What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Banter Break. I am your host, Joseph, and I'm joined today by Robbie B, and we are playing Oxygen Not Included.
My sunglasses are dark, and my jacket is sharp.
That it is. On last episode, we got our base kind of set up to a point where we can survive, and today we're going to focus on farming. We're going to focus on getting some food sources generated, and see what we can do. Our oxygen levels are not fantastic, but they're not terrible.
Part of the farming that we're going to be doing is we need a place to store the food as well. So if we have time this episode, I think we will be creating refrigerators.
But before we do any of that, let's actually get another duplicant.
Oh, forgot about that.
I think we want...
Oh, look, Hassan is a cook.
Is he a cook? But what he can't dig and he can't research, but he can cook.
He also has diver's lungs, which will help him. So the thing with the fridges is
that's true. Let's get this dude right here.
If they are in a carbon dioxide pit, which we already have one, but it's up top, so we want to kind of move that to the bottom if possible. You don't need power basically to run the fridges, so to have diver's lung is good because he'll be able to access the fridges while holding his breath.
You're talking like you actually know what you're talking about, so.
I'm basically repeating word for word what Joseph's wife just told us to do. She has played this game way more than either of us, and
we have so much metal now. We were strapped for metal a while ago.
We are no longer strapped.
We're no longer strapped.
So I believe we decided we're gonna be building the farm on the left side of the screen.
Yeah, we're gonna put our farm right here. We can't really do anything with it yet because we have to research it, but I do want our supercomputer researched kind of first.
What does the supercomputer do? Does that
faster research?
Okay.
So that'll help us.
That'll
help us in the future. So I think that's good to get out of the way. And while that's being researched, who's on research right now? Everyone should be checked except for that guy we just got. While they're researching that, kind of I want to sweep up everything we have here just to kind of clean up the stuff and get a backlog of supplies.
Yeah, build up on resources. That way, if we need to build something quickly, we won't have to stress about it.
We're not gonna have to go up and mine something specifically just to build something. So I think that's our best bet right now. Did we get this room bonus? We did. So our barracks and our latrine are all set. I shouldn't have built this right here now that I'm looking at it because we wanted to make this our mess hall. But maybe we'll just make the mess hall right here instead.
Your kitchen should be separate from the mess hall, I would think.
Yeah. I don't know what else we're gonna put here, but yeah, we'll add in the mess hall right here. And while we're waiting for that research to finish, is that complete or is that the old one? That's the old one.
That's actually not bad. So right under the kitchen, I think, is where we would like to put our carbon dioxide pit. And having the fridges that close to the kitchen, I think will save a lot of time and energy.
Sure. I'm not gonna disagree with you because I wasn't listening.
Plus, you don't know if that's correct or not.
That's also true. I don't know. I don't know if what you're saying is right, but it sounds good. I don't know where our mess table. We haven't even researched that yet, so that'll come down the road.
That says massage table.
No, it didn't.
I swear.
This one says massage table.
That's
this one
the
says
one.
mess table.
Oh, okay.
So while we're waiting, let's just get this set up at least. We might move that water source, maybe. I just kind of want that bonus of having the mess hall.
I think the water source should be fine there.
Or actually, what we could do is we can cut it off here instead. Mess hall doesn't have to be huge. Maybe what we do is we just do this. Put the mess hall here.
Sure.
That way it doesn't look ugly with that water just kind of being right next to the door. It's the only reason I'm doing that actually, because I thought it looked weird. Okay, and how's our research going? I don't want to dig.
Almost complete, it looks.
14 out of 15, so once that's finished, which should be finished right now, let's pause it real quick. Oh, it's nighttime anyway. Let's get a supercomputer going. And now we're going to start being a little strapped for power, but I'm hoping that
How many
battery,
watts is that supercomputer?
Where is wattage?
We had 100 extra last time we checked.
Where's I don't think, because it's not showing me. This is 240, so that's taking a lot too.
Oh, okay. We are strapped. Yeah.
We're gonna need to make another running wheel soon. I don't know where it's gonna be, but I'm hoping this battery kind of gets us through right now. And for now, we're going to just go all the way up to agriculture. And I think that's where we're going to stop for now, because I think that unlocks the farming for us.
Perfect. And then once we have farming, we won't have to rely on finding random food places.
Right. Or we're not going to have to rely on this as much. So we'll be able to supplement our food source a little bit. I don't know where we should put this other running machine, because it's kind of cramped in here.
Why don't you just open that room up a little bit further to the left and then add it on the other side of the supercomputer?
I mean, we could. It's just a little messy, in my honest opinion. But
I wasn't asking for your honest opinion.
You want me to lie to you?
I was hoping you would lie just to make me feel better.
I think that's what we will do. Instead of I think that's faster than deconstructing and reconstructing things. And instead of doing that, let's just not build a wall there.
Sounds good. Plus, that running machine can just feed the supercomputer directly.
That's true, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to remove wires, but theoretically that could work pretty well. So we'll put this here. I think we're going to run into an oxygen issue. So let's add one of these. It's an algae terrarium, which is going to turn our carbon dioxide into oxygen.
Without requiring power?
Yeah, but it does it at a lesser rate. But hopefully there's not a lot of carbon dioxide over here.
All right.
All right, so it looks like everything is going pretty well. How's our research? Well, we're getting there. We have our farming tiles. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit, and we're going to build up a farm here, and we're gonna see how it goes. So we'll see you guys when the preliminary stuff is built. So normally I try to use these fast forward times to just tell a little joke, tell a little story, just add to the commentary so you guys aren't just watching these guys run at super fast speed for the 30 or 40 seconds or however long it is. But I really don't have anything to say about what's going on with this base right now. So to fill the void, I'm going to tell you guys probably the biggest joke I know. It started about 23 years ago when I was born. Okay, so while we're waiting for those farming tiles to finish, we're gonna start on our mess hall. So I guess there's something here that they need to pick up. So we're gonna try to get that done. We have also added a little power station over here because I think we are gonna run into power issues. So we're gonna add another hamster wheel, just to kind of supply the extra power that this algae deoxidizer and the supercomputer is generating. Because I think we're gonna run into, I think we were already over exerting ourselves power-wise. So let's set this to 9. How many runners do we have? Power, 2 runners, so that's fine. Let's add a third.
Excellent. And we also are going to be building a battery for that second power generator as well. Try and store as much as we can.
Yeah, because I think we're kind of running low on jobs, active jobs. So having them run extra is not a terrible option. Oh, okay. So let's plant some seeds in here. We have 5 mealworm. So let's just plant all those.
That says mealwood.
Mealwood?
Yeah. English is tough, especially on alternate planets.
This needs water. What does this produce? This produces light, so I don't think we need that.
We do not need light at the moment.
Or no, it needs light. What does it produce? Effects, bristleberry. So does food. So let's plant it.
Do we have enough light in that room, though?
I guess we'll find out if they die.
What creates light?
Light bulbs, probably.
Ah.
I don't know if that's a thing, but...
Oh, there's those, like, flying light bulbs that go around. I don't know if those do anything. Ooh,
What?
All the way down at the bottom of the ladder, there's a lot of resources that
Right
keep
here.
falling down there, but that's also where there's a lot of carbon.
Right, but I think they'll be fine. It's not too bad. Let's
it's
get this built. I want this built.
Unbreathable.
They'll die immediately, so let's send them down there. Alright, so we have that oxygen LGD oxidizer here. The reason I put it here is because I'm assuming like oxygen rises, so can you just...
Yeah, it would appear that the oxygen rises and the carbon dioxide
falls. So I'm hoping putting one here is going to help us just in general with our oxygen dispersation. That's not the word I was looking for, but
it was close though.
It's
dispersion.
Dispersion. Sure.
Yeah, you added a syllable. Dispersation.
Dispersation. We need this swept up, so I can just put a mess hall here. For some reason, I can't place a mess hall there. Where is that furniture?
That was massage table.
That is a massage table. I don't even have resources. Are we out of? We're out of metal.
Again.
Again.
Where can we get metal?
There's a lot of metal here.
We also don't want to open that up. So in that area up above, it is just filled with carbon dioxide.
Stagnant air there. That
stale air.
Yeah.
Like when your uncle farts in a box and gives it to you for Christmas, and then you open it expecting a puppy.
You expect puppies from your uncle? You had a nice uncle, dude.
Yeah, no, he always tells me they fit in his pocket. He never lets me see it though. I only get to pet it.
It's fucked up, dude. All right, so these are not being. Why are these not planted? Do we need to priority 9 these? I want that planted. I want to get our farm going.
Do you ever take advantage of things of priority 8, 7, 6?
No, I think 5 and 9 are the only numbers I know.
That's it?
Dude, that's it.
What episode of Oxygen Not Included are we on?
5.
Close. We're at 3.
And the next one is gonna be 9.
Okay. What comes after that? Do we just end the game?
That's it.
All right.
It's only those 2. We have a new duplicant available. I'm very sketchy about picking one up. I think we're good with 4. Unless one of these guys is just super cool, but none of them seem really cool. Slow learner is probably shitty. Mouth breather.
Buff
fucking nerd.
strength.
Yeah, these guys don't seem great. And I'm pretty happy with 4. I mean, we're getting everything done we need to.
Yeah, and I think adding people is just like extra resources that we have to ration, which we don't want to at
which
this
actually,
point.
speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned that because we're getting a little low on food.
We're only at, does that say 7.991?
Yeah, and that's
kilocalories?
well under half of what we started with. Because we're not generating any food because this food machine microbe musher was not doing anything. So let's put that on, and we have a cook, right?
We have Hassan was decent at cooking. Yeah.
Right, well, we'll put everyone on cooking. Food shortage. Yeah, I know.
2 kilocalories. That's the recommended daily value for one normal human. Is 2,000 calories. Also, which is
that'd
2
be 20,000
kilocalories.
calories, wouldn't it?
No, because that's 2 kilocalories. Kilo is 1,000.
That's a comma, though. That's not a period.
I just asked you if that was.
Oh, see, I don't listen to you. I think we've been through this many times.
So that would be 200,000.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck math, dude.
Math and science are not our fortes.
Even though that was primarily what I took in college.
According to Joe, they would be 5 tays or 9 tays.
Get it? Because forte has the word 4 in it, which isn't a real number.
What's 4?
Exactly. All right, so we got food here.
It looks delicious.
It looks absolutely delicious.
It's like one of those Nutri-Grain bars that is impossible to eat without creating crumbs.
What's up with this? Why is that?
They don't have. I told you.
I don't.
That was a waste.
Is there a light station?
Boy, you are known for wasting your seed.
All right. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh, there was. Go back. I just saw it.
To ventilation.
No.
Utilities. Plumbing. Those are the last 3 I clicked on.
I swear I saw something that said light. Maybe I saw liquid and just saw the L and assumed it said
All right.
light.
Well, fuck those plants.
Well,
they're gonna die.
Zoom out a little bit. Because there's those things that fly around that are right now trapped all the way at the bottom.
You think we should try to get those out?
Can you capture those and put them in that room?
I don't think so. I think you just kind of let them fly. All right, our food's getting okay. We have this guy just watching this machine. He's not really doing anything, but he's generating food.
I think he has to hold the button.
Oh, just put a fucking rock on that button, dude.
To keep it going.
Why do we need someone good at cooking to do that?
If these people need us to tell them what to do, then clearly they're not very successful on their own.
That's a fair point. Our oxygen looks okay. We have these like little red boxes, and I feel like there's more and more of them.
They're just little pockets, but they're all making their way down to that pit, which
Yeah.
I think at some point we will need to make deeper because it's
Right,
it's
and just
filling
kind of
up.
store that oxygen there. And maybe that's why we take away, this
Yeah.
block right here so the carbon dioxide can go down. But let's continue our research tree. I don't think we need to go into animal control.
We have
Maybe
no
that's
animals
how
yet.
we would get those light bulbs.
That could be.
Maybe power regulation, plumbing. Plumbing seems somewhat good, but I don't know if we want to
I don't know how close we are to needing plumbing. I
Yeah.
think power is our biggest issue right now.
prevent. what is that? Prevent wasted power with with improved electrical tools. I like that.
Yes, for sure.
So let's start on this, and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. Do these need to be watered or anything? Oh, it's 21% growing. Okay, so we're getting there.
All right. There you go. So I think our next thing right now is we need some sort of refrigeration for when those plants are fully grown. We already have the makings of a carbon dioxide pit.
Do we want
there.
to extend that now and just go ahead and pull the trigger? And
Are we going to be able to with how much is already in there?
I think they'll be able to dig fast enough.
Let's cross our fingers. If someone dies here, then it's Joseph's fault.
Under normal circumstances, I don't think I'd really want to be blamed for someone's death. But in the case of this game, I really don't think it would affect me at all. After even just playing this game for only about 7 or 10 hours, I can already tell you right now that these guys want to kill themselves. They do what they can to get themselves trapped, to drown themselves, to run out of resources conveniently where all of the carbon dioxide is. And I've even seen fellow duplicants blocking others into enclosed spaces where they're just going to die. So honestly, I try to keep up with them and I try to keep them alive, but at this point, if one of these guys dies, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be at peace with it after seeing what these guys put themselves through. Alright, well, our refrigerators are now built, so we can start storing food. Make sure he's doing that correctly. He is. So our refrigerators will now hold our food. We're good on food. Having that guy just sit at the food station for a day is good. So now what we need to do is kind of fill this up with carbon dioxide.
Where are we at now?
For carbon dioxide?
We're about halfway full.
Yeah. Before we do anything, select a new research. What did we just do?
We need medical. There were some wounds that Ren had. He had some light wounds.
Get some medical research done?
Yes.
All right. So at all times, we kind of just want a research pending, I guess. Maybe we should have made this deeper.
We can expand later.
Should we try to just break this open and see what happens, or do you think there's enough down there?
Well, the fridges are submerged, I think.
He's eating our food, dude. What the fuck? What a dick.
Right? He's a hermit
So
crab.
I'm gonna let you give that call. Should we open this up? We're gonna have to eventually.
Well, it's okay for the plants. Let's at least put a wall along the right side, temporary wall along the right side. It's
Right
okay
here.
if it spreads to the left a little, I think.
All right. Let's not put a full wall, but
No, but
2
just
blocks.
yeah.
Should be fine.
And then same thing, heading the kitchen into the mess hall, I think.
Oh, I don't think it'll go all the way over there. Oh, you mean right here?
You're right there, yeah.
Boom. Actually, no. I want this right here. Oh, I'm really bad at this whole.
Yeah, well, you keep putting those right on the edge, which is not good. And it doesn't look like we get the resources back from them.
Correct.
All right, how much time do we
Why
have
you
left
idle, dude?
today?
What the fuck? We have about half a day. Actually, if we can do that now, and then it will go overnight, maybe.
Let's break it open.
Yeah.
Let's crack that egg.
All right. Let's get this guy doing something first. What is your
Not
jobs?
dying.
You're a runner, aren't you? Are you not on power? Oh, you're. Let's put you on power. But now we're running low on food.
No, Hassan's the food guy.
Oh, Hassan's our food. Oh, I had Ren's the idle
runner.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Hassan was the idle one.
No. Put him
on
on
power,
put him on
take you.
cook. Take him off power. Let's put Ren on running.
He's already on power. Our batteries must be full-ish. So I'll put you on all this stuff.
Yeah, all the stuff no one else wants to do.
All right, and now
Let's crack that shell.
I think it's time. Or do we want to sweep this up for? No, that's not.
Ren will get that as
Yeah,
we go.
I say we just crack it open.
Let's do it. Well, turns out we're too good at this,
Our
and
oxygen's way too strong, dude.
we had so much very breathable air in our settlement, that in the Doom dump, that all of that carbon dioxide it just got neutralized. Basically,
Yeah.
it's still it's breathable right now.
I don't think that worked at all how we thought it would. I think we both just assumed it would just be pushed down, but it's just diffusing way too much.
It's
Whatever.
turning very breathable.
At least we have extra section. I think what it kind of just does is like lower the percentage of breathableness across the board.
But not even.
I mean, although it might have worked
recognizable.
because like this is way. Maybe it's just because there's exhaust from these things, but that's more full than it used to be.
You know what else we could do?
Hard to say.
Right
Really.
above the water. What if you open up a little bit? See right there? Just yeah. Open that up.
Well, we're gonna need to push this down because that straw is getting pretty close to the end there. So that is gonna have to be moved down a little bit.
Does the straw grow?
It does not. We also have water over here, so that's always an option to grab stuff from too. But I want to use this up first.
Well, I was saying if you just open up, you can share some of the carbon dioxide there.
That's true. I'd rather wait
After
till
we
the
push it down.
water's finished.
Fair enough.
So
then we
that
could
being
just
said,
open it up
actually,
completely.
let's deconstruct this right now and push that down to, so it grabs from the bottom. So we'll have
You can't expand it. You have to deconstruct it and rebuild.
as far as I know. Granted, I don't know much.
Well, with the wires, you can expand them, I think.
But it's not like it's just an item that has the. So it has to be this low. So let's build tiles. It was right here.
Yes, because it has to sit on those. Yeah.
So let's deconstruct that. And we're going to remove all of this eventually anyway. Once all this water is gone. So I'm okay with it being ugly.
All right. So in the next episode, we are going to
Ooh,
do
we got
that.
another duplicant. I still think we just reject all these.
We're going to possibly choose another duplicant or
By that,
just
I mean,
reject
I'm just going to reject them all right now.
So yeah, in the next episode, we're going to move that plumbing. We are going to... What else were we going to do?
I don't know. I had an idea, actually, of what we should do next, but I completely forgot what it was.
We'll just wing it.
We will 100% wing it. Maybe we'll get into some more research stuff. There's some... I don't know. I know there's, like, some automation. And you can build, like, machines and shit. I don't fucking know. In the next episode, we will be playing this game, and we will be doing something. I hope that's exciting enough to keep you around, but that is all we have for this episode.
That was tantalizing.
I thought so. I thought it was real encouraging and exciting. So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Banter Break and this excursion into the life of these duplicants and of this base.
Bye, everyone.
Have a fantastic day.